Hello viewers, welcome to the Policy Times. Today we have with us Dr. Kashif Hassan, who is an economist and also an assistant professor at Alatu International University in Central Asia. He's an expert on Islamic finance. He teaches finance, Islamic finance, and any issues related to the financial sector. He's currently posted in Central Asia. Welcome, Dr. Kashif Hassan, to our show.
Thank you so much. Nice to be here. Nice to be with you.
Dr. Hassan, the first question that we would like to ask you, what are the current, we saw 2009 financial crisis. We also saw a lot of other speculations about the banking systems in India, in China, in the background of the tag of war between China and America. In this scenario, G20 is struggling. A lot of countries in Europe and other, they are struggling to maintain their economy. Pakistan is another, which is again struggling with its huge fiscal burden. In this context, how do you see the global financial system surviving, and how do the international bodies reacting on this?
Yeah, I think half of the things you have already discussed. You have already spoken here, that the current system is struggling with lot many things. If you name it, the global financial crisis which occurred, entire world became a victim of financial crisis, which was more like an economic crisis, the capitalism crisis, the capitalist crisis. So this is how we can actually sum up the system, the banking system, that every 10 years, every 5 years, you have the capital, crisis coming. And so this is the very nature of the existing economic or existing financial system. You have to learn how to be with them. That's all. This is the only answer. You never know when you are going to lose your job, when you never know how ethically you will be, corrupt, because when you are working in such an environment where everyone is talking about, winning over others, regardless to what extent they are affected. I personally believe that as a matter of fact, in such a scenario, nobody cares about that. What we see today in Turkey, what we see today in India, we have seen that Indian economy is slowing down. We have seen Turkish economy has been almost collapsed. What are the main reasons, And if you go into the reasons, if you look into the main causes, you can come to know, or you will come to know, that these are the drawbacks of the system in which we live. If you recall the call of Modi in 2014, that I would do this, I would do that.
ये हमारी चोरी किया हुआ पैसा वापस आना चाहिए कि नहीं आना चाहिए? ये काला धन वापस आना चाहिए? ये चोर लुटेरों से एक एक रुपया वापस लेना चाहिए? इस रुपयों पर जनता का अधिकार है कि नहीं है? ये रुपया जनता के काम आना चाहिए? अरे एक बार ये जो चोर लुटेरों के पैसे विदेशी बैंकों में जमा है ना, उतने भी हम रुपये ले आए ना, तो भी हिंदुस्तान के एक एक गरीब आदमी को मुफ्त में 15-20 लाख रुपए यूं ही मिल जाएगा। कितने रुपये? जिस दिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मौका मिलेगा, एक एक पाई हिंदुस्तान की वापस लाई जाएगी और हिंदुस्तान के गरीबों के लिए काम लाई जाएगी।
But what happened? Now today we see that this everything is out of control. Do you think that this will really help them to come out of the crisis? No, I don't think so that this will help them to come out of the crisis. So we have to challenge the system. As an economist, I challenge the system, not the political governments, or the political parties who control the economies, They can really have the good policies which can stabilize the system to some extent, but not to eliminate the problems,
You mentioned two important questions, actually. You reminded me.
Yeah.
One is why the rupee has touched 70 rupees against $1. And it is there for a couple of days now. What are the core reasons of this? And do you think any connection between the demonetization and GST drive that this country had recently?
Exactly, I would say there is a direct connection between what's happening today, today to the Indian economy and what used to happen before. Government has played a very important role. Well, first I make the system responsible for the system in which we live, which is called capitalism or capitalist banking system, and secondly we hold the government responsible. The biggest problem is the intervention of the government. I personally feel that uh, those all the systems, either political or I mean secular system or capitalism, they should run freely, independently. There should not be any intervention by the government. But the problem is today we have intervention of the government, or by the government. When you are intervening a lot, and we have seen already after Modi came into power, then what happened? There was a drastic change in the structure of RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Raghuram Rajan was kicked out, and he was forced to leave the job. As a matter of fact, he did not want, but he was forced to leave that. And now, day before yesterday, what we have received, the economy, what we are suffering, the economy is suffering today just because of the what Raghuram Rajan did rather than what our government has done. So the problem is the intervention of the government.
We had Dr. Kashif Hassan sharing a lot of aspects of the current challenges of the current banking system, current financial system in India and across the world. So we'll come back with different experts on different issues. Thank you. Stay tuned and do visit our social media channels and do follow us and like us. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kashif Hassan. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you so much. It was nice to be with you.